What's good, yo? It's your boy Colt Got It coming at y'all with another video. Right now, we about to get in my week 11 picks. Before we start, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, and let's ride. Starting off, we got number 10 Ohio State going in to play number 18 Michigan State. Ohio State has not been looking. They have not been looking like they were supposed to look at this point in the season. They got blown out by Purdue. They just struggled last week to Nebraska. Michigan State also, they're definitely not looking like how I predicted they would look. I figured they would have been in the race, but they fell out of that early. In this game, I'm taking Michigan State. I know it's probably the wrong choice. Ohio State might win, but I'm just taking them at the house against Ohio State. Your season's already over with. But if you want to make a statement, this is the game to do it in. And I got Michigan State beating Ohio State. Then we got unranked TCU going in to play number 9 West Virginia. West Virginia's done cracked into the top 10 of the playoff rankings. And all they got to do is win out, and then they have a slight chance of making the playoffs. I got West Virginia winning this game. TCU's nothing like what anyone thought they was going to be. And I highly doubt that they're going to turn into who we thought they was going to be this Saturday. And we got Oklahoma State at Oklahoma. Oklahoma's number 6. I'm picking Oklahoma to win this game. I believe it could turn to a shootout. I mean, it's the Big 12. They all turn to shootouts. But Oklahoma, to me, has too much firepower. Oklahoma State won't be able to win no shootout. And we got number 8, Washington State, going in to play unranked Colorado. I'm picking Washington State. I feel like if they're going to lose another game this season, it's definitely not going to be Colorado. Probably be last game of the season when they play Washington. But maybe not even that game. I'm picking Washington State to keep it going. Then we got number 16, Mississippi State, going in to play number 1, Alabama. Mississippi State has 0 chance to win this game. I mean, when you watch the professional sportscasters, they'll say Mississippi State has to be more than one-dimensional on offense and blah, blah. Yeah, that's what they would have to do to beat Bama, but they're not going to do that because they're not that. You stop Nick Fitz, you stop Mississippi State's offense completely. And Bama's got more than enough players on defense to be able to stop Fitzgerald. It's going to be an ugly game. It's going to get ugly real fast. Bama by a lot. And we got number 11, Kentucky, going in to play unranked Tennessee. Now, I'm picking Tennessee, okay? And I'm about to explain to you why. All right. You seen when Georgia played Florida, okay? That game, everything was on the table. You lose, you go home. Win, you stay in. Florida lost. They got embarrassed, dominated, and their season was over with. They have nothing left to play for. And that's a big piece as to why they looked so shitty against Mizzou. Now, I'm not saying that, they're a good team. I mean, they're decent, but they look shitty against Mizzou because they have nothing left to play for. Now, Kentucky, okay? Kentucky and Georgia just met up. Winner takes the East. Winner goes to Atlanta. And Georgia went in there and smacked them, embarrassed them, made them look like some hoes. Now Kentucky has nothing left to play for. They're already bowl eligible. These guys have nothing to play for. But Tennessee has plenty to play for. Why? They're not bowl eligible. Last season, they didn't even win an SEC game. This season, I think they got one already. Yeah, because they beat Auburn. Tennessee's going to win this game. Trust me. They're coming in this game to play. Kentucky is not coming in this game to play. All right? Then we got Virginia Tech at Pitt. The ACC, what is it, the Coastal Division, whatever it is, that's up for grabs. Pitt, Virginia Tech, Virginia, and even, I think Miami's mathematically still in it. Pitt just knocked off Virginia, which moved Pitt up to number 1. Virginia Tech, I got them beating Pitt. That's going to move Virginia Tech up to number 1 in their division. ACC stands for a cupcake conference, okay? It's embarrassing over there, all right? More embarrassing than what it was in the SEC when it was just clearly Bama, all right? Clemson's out here dropping 70+ on people. Then we got number 24, Auburn, going in to play number 5, Georgia. And let me tell you right now, before you even get ahead of yourself, Auburn is Georgia's bitch, okay? Yeah, they beat us last year. Shit happens, you know. Everyone's bitch has done put their hands on their man. Auburn put their hands on us last year, but we got them back, and we put them in their place. This year, we're between the hedges. Georgia, by a lot, 58-7. Then we got Florida State going in to play number 3, Notre Dame. Now, I'm starting to really believe Notre Dame's going to run the table. They don't have much left. They got this Florida State game. They got a Syracuse game. They got a USC game. You know, it's not really too much competition for them to lose. But I'm taking Florida State in this game to knock off Notre Dame. We're in that point in the season where teams are about to start falling off. It happens every year, and I'm picking this to happen to Notre Dame right now, all right? Then we got number 2, Clemson, going in to play number 17, Boston College. Now, Boston College, if they can win this game, they have a shot of keeping Clemson out of the ACC championship. I don't think they're going to. Honestly, you know, if Kelly Bryant was quarterback, I believe Clemson would have already had an L. But he's not, and Trevor Lawrence on this team just makes it so much better than what it was. I got Clemson winning this game. It might be a good 2-3 quarters, but I got Clemson winning this game by at least 2 scores, yo. But that's my picks. Make sure you hit that like, subscribe button. That way you can get notified every time I drop a video. It's your boy Coach Gotti, and I'm out.